Of all the crime stories I covered over the years, the two you're about to see were, without question, the most extraordinary. My interview with Jeffrey Dahmer, the serial killer who cannibalized his victims, and my explosive interview with a man whose explosion of violence came to symbolize the fear and frustration of his time.
Society is better off without certain people. The people, whether one believes that they should be killed or locked up or used in forced labor. It's just a matter of one's political point of view.
Blunt, controversial, hailed by some as a hero, vilified by others as a vigilante. His name is Bernhard Goetz, the so-called subway gunman of New York City. The man who shot 4 black youths in a subway car because he believed they were about to mug him.
You described this as a mugging, but no one pulled a knife on you? No one raised a fist against you?
That is correct. But by words and by deeds, they gave me every indication that they were about to use force on me.
Are you surprised that you were as competent with that weapon as you were?
That did surprise me at the time. But when I was a young boy, I used to play cowboys and Indians a lot with cap guns.
So cowboys and Indians was a warm-up for this?
Oh, definitely. It's a way of teaching a person how to shoot a gun. To shoot a gun proficiently, including speed shooting, is much less of a skill than typing.
We're talking about a real gun, real bullets, and real people.
Easier than typing.
After shooting and paralyzing one of his victims, Goetz didn't think twice about taking aim again.
He was moving around, and I just tried to shoot him a second time.
He was trying to get away from you.
Well, I didn't know that.
Were you more afraid because they were black?
Possibly, yes.
Are you a racist?
I don't believe so.
Have you ever used the N-word?
It's something that's in bad taste, but yes, I have.
Their mothers should have had abortions.
I said that to one reporter. I think that would have been a better solution. Just like one practices population control with animals.
Is that what you were doing on the subway that day when you opened fire? Getting rid of what you consider to be undesirable elements?
Well, no. The fact that I may or almost got rid of some undesirable elements, I think, it was something I wasn't looking for.
You think what you did was a public service?
What I did, I'm not ashamed of at all. And perhaps that's a good way of looking at it, as a public service.